So, yeah, he had an issue with DeMarcus Lawrence saying that the team may have been a little fatigued when they took on Green Bay, and that he said, hey, look, we're the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody plays us. It's like the Super Bowl.
What does that mean? It's the playoffs. Everybody playing hard in the playoffs. This is what I don't understand. Attitude reflects leadership, right? Attitude reflects leadership. Mm-hmm. Who's the leader on that team?
They don't have one. Let's be honest.
Well, is it that? Are you going to pay? No, bro. I'm talking on that defensive side because that's who didn't show up. Like, I don't expect Dak to get in defensive players' face and say, not today. If you're going to be that generational player, if you're going to be that Lawrence Taylor player, like, listen, I played around great players that, Micah Parsons is supposed to be that. Ray Lewis ain't letting no team show up and lay no dud. Ed Reed ain't letting no team show up and lay no dud. Darrelle Reeves ain't showing up letting nobody lay no dud. He going to perform and play with such an energy that's going to make everybody else play. So that's what I'm talking about. He's lacking leadership, right? He doesn't understand what winning in this league is all about. Is he a great player? Yes. But just because you're a great player don't mean you're a great leader. He needs to go to a leadership school and learn how to lead by example and quit talking so much and being so damn sensitive. You're a linebacker. That's supposed to be a tough guy spot. He's the most sensitive guy I've ever seen. He responds to everything. Get off of social media, quit tweeting, quit talking about responding, and go about your business, man. That's how you change the culture. That's why Emmitt Smith came out and had something to say. That was directly to you, bro. So instead of responding to what Lawrence said, respond to what Emmitt Smith said and maybe sit down with guys that know what winning is about in this league.
Two things can be true, and I look at it just like this. Bart Scott, for what he said, yes, it is true to a degree. Also, some of the things that he said just not valid. Micah Parsons, these are not excuses, by the way, but this last season was his third season ever in the National Football League. And going into his fourth season, yes, sometimes you get hit with the reality, and the reality of it is that everything is crucial. And understanding that culture needs to be changed, it's going to change, by the way. I don't think that Dan Quinn is here, nor will Mike Zim allow some of the things that went on within the confines of this defense to happen. So when you bring in someone different, of course, they're going to bring in their knowledge, their wisdom, and their understanding of the game. And on top of that, Mike Zim is more of a disciplinary, right? And he's more of a Territorian. He's going to be on the sideline, and he will help elevate this team. Not saying that, hey, just because we get Mike Zim, we're going straight to the Super Bowl. But keep this in mind. The Super Bowl been played and won, and people still talking about the Dallas Cowboys. You would think that they would talk about the Kansas City Chiefs, but that's a whole nother situation and scenario. Neither here nor there. I truly believe that some of the words that Bart Scott done said will hit home. Micah Parsons still may respond. If he don't respond, someone is going to bring it up to him so that he can respond. That's just how it goes here. Now, these are the truths here, ladies and gentlemen. Micah Parsons heading into his fourth season, now with the Dallas Cowboys, now with a mindset to know, hey, the NFL, shoot, they'll love you one week and they'll hate you the next. They will love you one year and they will hate you the next. So all of those things kind of play a role into this whole equation. And I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen, look, if the Cowboys don't fight, if the Cowboys don't look into this situation and say to themselves, hey, it's me against the world, then, man, shoot, they just going to continue to keep that same cycle with the defensive side of the coin. Now, granted, offense versus defense, we look back at this year and we've seen that the defense dropped off. We started off high, but we dropped off extremely fast. I think that if we can continue to keep our defense up to par and keep these guys in checks and balances together, everything will work its way out. But let's not fall into the fog, or let's not get all mixed up with the 4-ladder to 3-ladder network, because that's what they're going to do. Bart Scott, he going to cook. He going to cook off of this whole mindset of what the Cowboys did last season. And, of course, we will be the only team in the National Football League that can only prove that we are a different team until the postseason. And then from the postseason, we got to do crazy things to get to the Super Bowl. But for right now, we still in February. Shoot. We got to formulate our team. And let's not rush that. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. Leadership will happen. It will. It will be something that the Cowboys will get. one way or another, Cowboy Nation, that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.